Looks like we're shy of one horse.
Interesting facts about famous people.
Western actors gone to greener pastures. Rest in peace. With over a century of westerns being made, it's inevitable that the western actors we have loved and followed will shed their mortal coil at some point and head to greener pastures. Luckily, they live on in the movies and TV they made. So let's look into the ways they moved on to the big prairie in the sky, a subject we all need to face in our own way one day. It's also a chance to remember and celebrate those who have passed on. If you enjoy this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Please take a second to like the channel as well. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Buster Crabbe. Birth name Clarence Lyndon Crabbe II. His fame was in the 1940s as the lead character in the 13-movie series Billy the Kid, and later movies as Billy Carson. He died 10 days after his 50th wedding anniversary. He died only 3 days before his Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe, 1940, co-star Shirley Dean. Born 1908, died April 23, 1983. Age 75. Cause of death, heart attack. He is interred at Green Acres Memorial Park in Scottsdale. Ken Curtis. Birth name Curtis Wayne Gates. Played Festus on TV series Gunsmoke. Performed with the popular Sons of the Pioneers from 1949 to 1953. Inducted as a cast member of Gunsmoke 1955 into the Hall of Great Western Performers of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in 1981. Born 1916. Died April 28, 1991. Age 74. Cause of death, heart attack. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered in the Colorado flatlands. Gail Davis. Birth name Betty Jean Grayson. Acted in westerns during the 1940s and 50s, often opposite Roy Rogers and Gene Autry. In such westerns as The Far Frontier, as an expert horse rider, toured with travelling rodeos. On October 28, 2004, she was inducted into the National Cowgirl Museum and Hall of Fame in Fort Worth, Texas. Born 1925, died March 15, 1997, age 71. Cause of death, cancer. Buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park, Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles County, California.
Priscilla had changed a lot of her ideas.
Jim Davis. Birth name Martin Jim Davis. Starred as Marshal Bill Winter in the short-lived TV western The Cowboys and appeared in numerous TV westerns. While doing Dallas, 1978, was determined to keep working until he was unable to. He had to leave the show when the cast and himself knew that he was dying in 1981, though he almost appeared in every episode of the night. Andy Devine. Birth name Andrew Vabra Devine. Raspy-voiced sidekick, Jingles, in 1950s TV series The Adventures of Wild Bill Hickok. Appeared in numerous westerns. The main street of his hometown of Kingman was renamed Andy Devine Avenue. His career is highlighted in the Mojave Museum of History and Arts in Kingman, and a star in his honor is on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Born 1905, died February 18, 1977, age 71. Cause of death, leukemia. John Wayne and James Stewart were among those who attended his funeral. Actor Ken Curtis sang at the funeral. James Drury, birth name James Child Drury Jr., lead role in the TV series The Virginian, 1962 to 71, as well as other Western roles on TV. Inducted into the Hall of Great Western Performers of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in 1991. Drury died 12 days short of his 86th birthday. Born 1934, died April 6, 2020, age 85. Cause of death, natural causes. He is buried at Elmwood Memorial Park in Abilene, Texas.
And you'll bring every federal marshal in the territory down on us. Have a lucrative business.
Dan Duryea, birth name Dan Duryea, starred as the lead character in the TV series China Smith in the early 1950s and later in other TV westerns in the early 1960s. The New York Times tellingly noted the passing of a heel with sex appeal. His remains are interred at Forest Lawn, Hollywood Hills Cemetery in Los Angeles. His headstone reads, Dan Duryea, 1907 to 1968, Our Pop, a man everybody loved. Born 1907, died June 7, 1968, age 61. Cause of death, cancer.
Who's going to do it, Whitey? That's a good question. But I can't give you the answer until tomorrow. Hold it, kid. If you're so anxious to get shot, I can do it right here and save you the trouble of going through those doors.
Jack Elam, birth name William Scott Elam. He made many guest appearances in Western TV series in the 1950s and 1960s, such as in Gunsmoke, and later co-starred as George Taggart in the 1964 TV series Temple Houston. Elam lost the sight in his left eye when he was stabbed with a pencil during a boyhood altercation with a fellow Boy Scout. Born 1920, died October 20, 2003, age 82. Cause of death, heart failure.
You brought too many.
Dale Evans, birth name Lucille Wood Smith, later changed her name to Frances Octavia Smith. Singing cowgirl of movies, radio and TV. Notably Dale Evans, Queen of the West, married to Roy Rogers. Inducted, with her husband, Roy Rogers, into the Hall of Great Western Performers of the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in 1976. Underwent heart surgery on October 12, 1999, to replace a pacemaker battery. Born 1912, died February 7, 2001, age 88. Cause of death, heart failure. She is interred at Sunset Hills Memorial Park in Apple Valley, next to Roy Rogers. Glenn Ford, birth name Gwilyn Samuel Newton Ford, actor in many Western movies, played Sam Cade in the TV series Cade's County, 1971 to 72, served in Vietnam as a reserve military officer, took up hang gliding at the age of 64, retired from acting in 1991 at age 75, following heart and circulatory problems. He suffered a series of minor strokes that left him in frail health in the years preceding his death. He died at his Beverly Hills home. Born 1916. Died August 30, 2006, age 90. Cause of death, heart attack. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.